Hey DCF, Pastor Brad here. Welcome to 40 Days of Prayer. We are so excited as a church and as leadership to be launching into the new year, into 2024, by spending the first 40 days of this year intentionally joining together as a church and praying for the names of the people that we have put on our prayer cards. Hopefully you have gotten this prayer card in your church mailbox. There's also stacks of extra cards as well as bookmarks on the table next to the mailboxes. I would encourage you to take those, utilize those. My hope is that we are placing these cards in many different places that we'll see them throughout the day. Grab one of those bookmarks, throw it in your Bible, throw it in another book that you're reading. Put one of these prayer cards on your fridge, put it on your window or your mirror in your bathroom, or different places that maybe even at work where you'll see it, just to jog your memory, to help you remember pray and pray often. We are going to be talking a lot over this year about our 3-word strategy for evangelism. This is nothing like super spiritual or super intelligent. It's just kind of a way to try to encapsulate what we understand is the process by which we're called by God to engage in the mission and the effort of evangelism. And so pray, invest, participate. Pray, invest, and participate. When it comes to people we don't know or that we know that don't yet know Jesus and our desire for them to know Jesus, the first and most important thing we can be doing is to be praying for them, to be bringing those folks before the Lord, which is also changing and shaping us. Obviously, we know and believe that regeneration, that the work of God to bring a dead heart to life, that is God's work. Only God can do that. We can't persuade, we can't convince, but we absolutely have a role to play. But the work of changing a heart is God's work. And so we're praying, we're recognizing that that's God. We're bringing those people before God. And that's the part that we want to spend the first 40 days of this year just really intentionally doing together as a church. The second word in that strategy is invest. And so we want to have a long-term relational investment strategy as we think about our desire for others to come to Christ. Meaning, we're not necessarily standing on the street corner with a bullhorn. No, we're investing in people, in relationships with our neighbors, inviting them over for a fire, inviting them into your home for dinner, talking to coworkers at work beyond just work, spending lunch hours and having meaningful conversations, getting to know their families, building relationship, investing in other people's lives so that we are ultimately earning the right to be heard, earning the right to have people come to us when situations in their life are difficult, or when they have a question about God, we can engage in that. And then the third part is participate. And that word's very intentional because, again, we view this as God's work. Ultimately, God is the one that changes the heart, but we want to put ourselves in a place where we are willing and able to participate in what God is already doing in the heart and life of someone else, right? We're just being available as disciples to share, to answer questions, to support. And when the time is right and God puts that opportunity before us to share with others the reason for the hope that is within us, that's the call that we're given within 1 Peter, to always be ready to give the reason for the hope that is within you. And so welcome to the first 40 days of 2024. We're going to be kicking this off tomorrow, Monday morning, and I just want to encourage you to launch well, to take these cards, to put them all over the place that you'll see them, because as we get deeper and deeper into things, they tend to just fall out of our heart and mind. So put this in a place where you'll see it often, and let's engage in prayer and pray and just watch as the Spirit of God moves in our midst in 2024 to make more disciples of Jesus Christ. Happy New Year, and I'll see you soon.